Hot off the heels of a loss to their crosstown rival, the Georgetown Eagles, the Eastview Patriots return home tonight as they look to get back on the winning track against the Rouse Raiders. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Friday night edition of Eastview Patriot Basketball here on SHN Sports. My name is Travis Banks. We're happy for you to have chosen to spend your Friday night here with us here on SHN Sports for Eastview Patriot Basketball. And the Patriots, if you did not tune in on Tuesday night, were on the losing end of a 65-56 loss to the Georgetown Eagles in the Battle of the San Gabriel. That completes a season sweep of the Patriots by the Georgetown Eagles. And unfortunately for the Patriots, they were out 4 starters in both of those games against Georgetown due to COVID-related issues. And that is going to be the case as well tonight, as the Patriots will take on Rouse in a rematch of a game that took place a little earlier this season, back in December. Of course, Eastview was unfortunately on the losing end of that game as well, back on December 18th, losing that game by a score of 53-46 on the road at Rouse High School. And just as the Patriots were back on December 18th, they will also be out the same 4 starters tonight against Rouse as they were on Tuesday night against the Georgetown Eagles. So Rouse, on the other hand, coming into tonight's game on a 2-game losing streak of their own. They lost Tuesday night at home against Glenn by a score of 74-61. And then their last game before that was back on January 12th, losing to Leander at home by a score of 54-46. Their last win came exactly 2 weeks ago, back on January 8th, at home against Marble Falls. That was a 5-point win, 57-52. Now, as for the district standings, Eastview, unfortunately, near the bottom of the district standings, tied for last place with Marble Falls, both of those teams with a 1-7 overall district record. Rouse currently fighting for a playoff spot. They come into tonight's game with a 7-9 overall record, 3-4 record in district play. Eastview, of course, 6-13 overall. We will take a brief pause here for the national anthem now.
Thank you. Now for the starting lineups from both teams, we'll start with the visiting Rouse Raiders, led by Coach Shane Krause. Junior, number 24, E.J. Moore. Freshman, number 23, JoJo Moore. Junior, number 21, Colton Hesser. Junior, number 3, Austin Scopel. And freshman, number 0, Amari Haywood. Now for your home team, Eastview Patriots. Sophomore, number 22, Jackson Durr. Sophomore, number 1, Jeremy Helton. Junior guard number 3, TJ Hooper. Senior forward number 4, Dylan Brown. And senior guard number 2, Ryan Clayman.
So there we have it, the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. The Eastview Patriots and the Rouse Raiders. Tip-off is just moments away here, live from Eastview High School. Again, we want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for choosing to spend your Friday nights with us here on SHN Sports for Eastview Patriot Basketball. My name is Travis Banks, and a quick reminder that tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Camp Creek Ranch and American Irrigation Repair. Eastview wearing their white home uniforms, Rouse wearing the gray. And Rouse will, after a brief skirmish, wind up winning the opening tip-off. And so it'll be Eastview ball. Quick turnover here to begin this ball game. Great start defensively for the Patriots. And now the Patriots, Ryden Clayman getting a look, passes to TJ Hooper, who passes to Jackson Durr for 3, no good. But Jeremy Helton gets the rebound. Jeremy Helton will take it in. They're not going to count the basket, and they're saying it was an offensive foul. That foul is on Jeremy Helton. It'll be his first of the evening. First team foul for the Patriots. That results in a turnover and Rouse ball. So we're still tied at 0 here, about 30 seconds into the ball game. Great steal by Ryden Clayman. Clayman in transition, up and in for 2. And not only that, Ryden Clayman also drawing the foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot 1 and have a chance to score 3 points right here for the Patriots. Clayman's free throw shot is good. So 7:21 to go here in the first quarter, and the Patriots lead it 3-0. Rouse now. Trying to get their offense set up around the three-point line. Quick three-point shot is taken and made, tying this ball game up. That was Austin Scopel scoring that three-point shot for the Raiders and tying this ball game up at 3 apiece. But a quick jumper by TJ Hooper does not fall, so our score remains 3-all. Ball sails out of bounds. They're rolling. Ryden Clayman was the last player to touch the ball, so we'll keep it right here. It'll be Rouse possession. Here come the Raiders. Driving inside, no good. That was Amari Haywood. Ryden Clayman getting the defensive rebound and driving all the way down court in transition. Up and in for 2, Ryden Clayman. Eastview leads it 5-3 now. 6:12 and counting to play here in the first. And a three-point jumper is no good for the Patriots. Ball goes up over the backboard. That will result in a turnover. No good on the shot. And it'll be Eastview ball. So your score is still 5-3, Eastview leading 2 minutes into the first quarter. Patriots getting their offense set back up. Ryden Clayman passes to TJ Hooper, who passes to Jeremy Helton, and Helton driving inside now. Helton has the ball knocked away, knocked out of bounds, but last touched by Rouse, so it will remain Patriots ball. That ball was knocked out of bounds by Austin Scopel. TJ Hooper will be checking the ball inbounds. Passes to Dylan Brown, and Jackson Durr getting a look now. Jeremy Helton nearly loses the ball, but is able to pull away from a mob of gray jerseys. And the Patriots will live to continue their offense. for another day, or another shot in this case. Jackson Durr for three. Count it. TJ Hooper. TJ Hooper's first foul, second team foul for the Patriots so far in this first half. Will remain Rouse ball. And Rouse trying to spin around the Patriots defense. Quick jumper from the free throw line, no good, but Rouse gets their own rebound. Amari Haywood fighting for the ball. The ball is knocked out of bounds, or it touches out of bounds. Last touched by Rouse. That's a turnover, and it results in Patriots ball. Eastview leads 8-3, 4:59 and counting to play here in the first. Driving inside is Jackson Durr. They're not going to count that bucket because they say Jackson was traveling. So that'll be a turnover. Score remains 8-3. But a great drive by Jackson Durr, and he nearly got a great steal there as well. Rouse has their hands full early on in this ball game. Rouse so far living and dying by the three-point shot, and they've got a wide open one here. And that one does not fall. On the attempt was Colton Hesser. That'll be a jump ball for the rebound. Injury timeout being called. So we will see what that is about. Clock is stopped with 4:24 to play here in the first quarter. Eastview leading 8-3. So it'll be Eastview ball. And Eastview will check the ball back in and get back to work offensively. Here's Jeremy Helton attempting a shot. Jeremy Helton, no good. Rouse gets the rebound, and now in transition is Rouse. Quick pass inside to Haywood. And a foul is called. It's on Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown's first foul of the ball game. Third team foul for the Patriots. It'll remain Rouse ball, and Rouse nearly loses possession of the ball. They're able to get it back. Driving inside, and an errant pass or shot. That was Colton Hesser. Either way, it sails out of bounds. I think they're ruling that it was last touched by Eastview. So it will remain Rouse ball, and we'll keep it right here. Clock is stopped with 3:47 to play here in the first period. Patriots still lead 8-3. And the Patriots out 4 of their normal starting lineups, as a missed shot is taken by TJ Hooper. And Hooper will now drive the Patriots offense. The Patriots out 4 starters due to COVID-related issues. And now TJ Hooper up and in for 3. Count it. That was Dylan Brown, actually. I'm sorry. But a 3-point shot by Dylan Brown extends the Patriots' lead to 11-3. And now Amari Haywood gets a second chance opportunity. No good, a third chance opportunity. Third time is the charm. Amari Haywood finally puts the ball in and ends the Rouse scoring drought. Your new score, Eastview 11, Rouse 5. 3 minutes exactly to play here in the first quarter. And now Dylan Brown looking for something there. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it will be a change of possession. Eastview will send Jackson Durr and Ryden Clayman to the bench. Peyton Adams and Corin Burns will check into the ball game for the Patriots. So Rouse will take control of the ball again. And Eastview's defense playing lights out so far this first quarter. Trying to force Rouse to make some risky shots from the three-point line. And Rouse really has no answer at the moment. Just a couple of quick passes, and now a three-point shot is taken and made. Isaiah Mahmood. Three-point shot, new score. Rouse 8, Eastview 11. And here come the Patriots. Corin Burns passing to Jeremy Helton, and Helton trying to put it up and in. Ball is knocked out of bounds. And it's actually a foul on Rouse. E.J. Moore. E.J. Moore's first. That's the second team foul for the Raiders here so far in this first half. Patriots have 3 team fouls. Just a little over 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Eastview now. Corin Burns getting a look. He passes to T.J. Hooper off the side of your screen. And a travel call results in a turnover for the Patriots. It'll be Rouse ball. Patriots lead 11-8. 1 minute 55 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Raiders in transition. Still trying to find a way around this pesky Eastview defense. And a three-point jumper, no good. T.J. Hooper getting the defensive rebound. And driving up and inside for 2. T.J. Hooper extends the Patriots' lead to 13-8. And as in transition, it's a foul called on Jeremy Helton. That'll be the 4th team foul for the Patriots here. Ryden Clayman will check into the game again for Jeremy Helton. Jackson Durr will also substitute into the ball game as Dylan Brown heads to the bench. And now the Raiders, a three-point shot is no good. It bounces off the rim, and a small scramble for the ball. Rouse getting a lot of second chance opportunities, and they finally put it up and in. So your new score, Eastview 13, Rouse 10. Just about a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Patriots lead by 3. Corin Burns getting a look. He passes to Peyton Adams. Passes to T.J. Hooper. 50 seconds to go here before the end of the first quarter. You know, Eastview would love to score one more time at least before the end of the quarter. No shot clock in college basketball, and a wide open Peyton Adams. Great job by the Patriots offense. Up and in for 2. And now Rouse in transition with a quick 2 to answer. That was Armstrong. And a timeout called by the Patriots and Coach King with 24.8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Eastview leads 15-12. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this broadcast is sponsored in part by Georgetown Jewelry. Georgetown Jewelry has been Georgetown's local jeweler since 2013 and the go-to full-service jewelry store in all of Williamson County. Wedding jewelry, gold and silver, gifts, appraisals, and repairs are all specialties of Georgetown Jewelry. Experience their one-of-a-kind customer service in their clean showroom with a great variety of estate jewelry, fine jewelry, and many silver items as well. Come by and visit or check out GeorgetownJewelry.com. They're located at 3010 Williams Drive, and they're open every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays, closed on Sundays. That's Georgetown Jewelry. And Valentine's Day is just a couple of weeks away, coming right around the corner. As Corin Burns with a quick three-point shot is up and in. Corin Burns for 3. Eastview 18, Rouse 12. A couple of seconds left before the end of the first quarter. And Rouse takes a desperation heave that turns into an air ball. That will do it for the first quarter. Eastview down 4 starters due to COVID-related issues. After 1, they lead by 6. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this broadcast is also sponsored in part by Hotworks Georgetown. Hotworks is your local 24-hour infrared sauna fitness studio. They offer members unlimited access to their 10 different virtually instructed workout sessions. For a free detoxing, calorie torching, infrared sauna workout, or more, call 512-713-6278 or go to hotworks.net. That's HOTWORX, hotworks.net, to get set up with your free session today. Those virtually instructed workouts are, well, they're a godsend in this pandemic when a lot of gyms are still closed. Among other things. And it's just great to have that person-to-person instruction. So, Hotworks Georgetown, check them out.
Patriot basketball to begin the second period.
Start of the second quarter. Patriots lead 18-12, and the Patriots will get the first possession of this second quarter as well. Ryden Clayman will get the first touch, and he passes to Peyton Adams. Adams fakes a three-point shot, ends up passing to T.J. Hooper. Hooper passes to Ryden Clayman. Clayman driving inside. Clayman gets a shot up, no good. Had a little too much power on that one. Rouse getting the defensive rebound. And now Rouse in transition. Their first possession of this second quarter. Ball is nearly stolen away just now. But Rouse able to keep control. And now driving inside. The ball is knocked away out of the hands. And a whistle blown. Foul called. It's on Ryden Clayman. Ryden Clayman's first foul of the night. Fifth team foul of the half for the Patriots. As the ball sails out of bounds all the way to the Eastview bench. And into the side, the hip area of Coach King. So he's getting the heck out of the way. Getting out of Dodge. As Rouse will try to check this ball back in. The ball is nearly stolen by Corin Burns. And trying to get it up and in. No good for Rouse. And Corin Burns getting the defensive rebound. Great hustle by Corin Burns. And now Ryden Clayman all alone underneath. He misses, but Peyton Adams puts it back in for two. And a timeout called by Rouse. Actually, the timeout was called by the Patriots. But 7:02 to play here in the second quarter. And the Patriots have extended their lead to 8 points. They lead 20-12. And again, if you are interested in having your name or your business mentioned on one of these broadcasts as a sponsor, you can reach out to Carl Schoenig. That's Carl at SHNsports.com, Karl at SHNsports.com, for more information on how you can become a broadcast sponsor of Eastview Patriot Athletics here on SHN Sports. And a reminder that after the conclusion of basketball season, we'll start baseball season, softball season as well, and there will be many more opportunities for sponsorships as the spring sports continue as well. I know there's soccer and sometimes tennis as well. So Carl at SHNsports.com, as an air ball three-point shot is made by Rouse. And Ryden Clayman getting the defensive rebound, and he'll take the ball down to the other side of the court. But that ball will be coming right back after a foul. Rouse looking along the three-point line. A jumper is no good. And Ryden Clayman getting the defensive rebound. Ryden Clayman fighting his way down court. Finds Corin Burns for three. Count it, Corin Burns! And Ryden Clayman with the assist. The Patriots looking like a complete team so far in this first half. 6:10 to play and counting before halftime. And here's a three-point jumper. No good by Rouse, but Rouse gets the defensive rebound. Ball is knocked into the air. And it's a foul called. It's on Corin Burns. Corin Burns' first team foul. That is, however, the seventh team foul for the Patriots, meaning that Rouse is now in the bonus, and every foul will result in a 1-and-1. And the first half of the 1-1 is Nazar Mahmoud, and he hits the first half of the 1-1. He's got one more shot here, and it's no good. So your new score is Eastview 23, Rouse 13. As Eastview looking to get back on the winning track. They have not won a ball game since the game on the road at Cedar Park. Sorry, that game was actually here at Eastview. That was all the way back on December 22nd. So you know they're going to turnover. Jackson Durr's first foul of this ball game. 8th team foul for the Patriots this half. 5:41 to play here before halftime. Still a 10-point lead for the Patriots, however, 23-13, as Rouse takes their next possession across the half-court line. Whistle blown. And we'll see what this foul is on. Another foul on Corin Burns. Colton Hesser will go to the line to shoot the 1-1. Second foul for Corin Burns tonight. As Hesser will go to the line. And he sinks the first half of the 1-1, meaning he will get the second free throw attempt. And Hesser misses the second one. The ball sails right into the hands of Ryden Clayman. And now Clayman in transition. He passes to Peyton Adams. Adams spins around, takes the jump shot, up and in for two. Peyton Adams. Here comes Rouse now, trying to drive inside, and they do. And they draw the foul. So we'll count the bucket and a chance for a three-point play for the Raiders. That was Amari Haywood making the bucket, and he'll be shooting the and one. Jeremy Helton will check into the ball game for Ryden Clayman. So now Amari Haywood misses the and one. But, however, Rouse gets the offensive rebound, and so we'll keep it right here. The Raiders trying to get back into this ball game. And just like that, 2 points. Austin Scopel for two. Cuts into this Eastview lead. 25-18, Eastview leads your new score as a foul is called on Rouse. Clock will temporarily stop with 4:47 to play here before halftime. TJ Hooper at the line. He hits the first free throw shot. And he hits the second free throw shot as well. Everything is aligning for the Patriots so far this evening. They lead 27-18 now. 4:45 to play here in the first as the Raiders are called for traveling. That'll be a quick and easy turnover, and it results in Patriots ball. TJ Hooper with a quick jump shot, up and in for two. Eastview now leads by their largest margin tonight, 11 points, 29-18. It's tied for an 11-point lead they had earlier in the ball game as TJ Hooper nearly steals the ball away. Rouse able to maintain possession, however, and Amari Haywood trying to put it up and in, and he finally does on a second chance opportunity. New score, Eastview 29, Rouse 20. Just about halfway through the second quarter here. And the Patriots slowing this tempo down by just a bit. Jay Hooper getting a look, passes inside to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown driving, and he has the ball knocked out of his hands and into the hands of a Rouse defender. That's Austin Scopel. Scopel driving down in transition. Now a three-point shot attempted by Rouse, no good, but Rouse gets their own offensive rebound, and this is going to be a jump ball. Jump ball, the possession arrow favors Rouse. So it will remain Rouse's possession. And Rouse will have another opportunity after that jump call. The ball is tipped away. Rouse saves. Oh, Corn Burns nearly getting a great steal. And now he does. Peyton Adams is fouled while attempting a layup. And so Adams will go to the line to shoot two. Peyton Adams has been taking this ball game over. Adams' first free throw shot falls. So Eastview now has a double-digit lead, pending Adams' second free throw shot here. And Adams sinks the second free throw as well. So your new score, Eastview 31, Rouse 20. Rouse just has no answer for the Patriots so far tonight. Yes, quick layup, no good. A little too much power on that throw. And this is a foul called on the Patriots on Amari Haywood. So Amari Haywood will be going to the line. Peyton Adams was the player called for the foul. So Haywood, that's the 10th team foul for the Patriots. So any foul at all for the rest of the 3 minutes, 10 seconds of this second quarter will result in Rouse going to the line to shoot two free throws. As Isaiah Quentin Jackson checks into the ball game.
Lane violation, no shot.
That was a lane violation on Rouse. So only one of the free throws will count. Your new score is Eastview 31, Rouse 21. Here's TJ Hooper driving, and the referee blows the whistle, calling it into the play. Is a foul on. It's on Rouse. E.J. Moore. And the Patriots will have a little under 3 minutes to work with here, leading 31-21. Quick pass to Peyton Adams, who passes back to TJ Hooper, and Hooper now trying to drive inside. Hooper, shot does not fall. Rouse gets the rebound. And here come the Raiders now. Austin Scopel getting a look. He gets rid of the ball. And now referee blows a whistle as the shot is taken. That's a foul on Eastview. The foul is on Peyton Adams. This is JoJo Moore going to the free throw line for two. Moore misses the first free throw.
Checking into the Patriots report, Dylan Brown.
And JoJo Moore misses the second free throw as well. Ball knocked out of bounds by Eastview. So it will remain Rouse possession. We'll keep it right here. .2:28 to play here before halftime. Patriots lead 31-21. And here comes Rouse. Ball knocked away as Amari Haywood was attempting a layup. And here's Austin Scopel up and in for two. New score, Eastview 31, Rouse 23. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to play here before halftime. Hilton passes to Isaiah Quentin Jackson. And Isaiah Quentin Jackson spins around, finds Jackson Durr. Jackson Durr driving inside. Gets a wobbly shot off. It hits the glass, but is a little too high, and that will result in a turnover following the referee's decision. And Rouse ball. Quick three-point shot is taken and made by Austin Scopel. So now, just like that, it's a 5-point ball game. 5-point lead for Eastview. They led by as much as 11. And there's another whistle blown. The foul is on Austin, Couple of quick substitutions. Foul is on Rouse's Austin Scopel. So Ryden Clayman will check into the ball game, as will Michael Sedgwick. Isaiah Quentin Jackson and Jeremy Helton will both head to the bench. Non-shooting foul. Still only 16 fouls for the Rouse Raiders. It'll remain Patriots' possession as the referees are talking something over there on the court.
Patriots number 11, Michael Sedgwick.
Michael Sedgwick will check into the ball game. Again. And now the Patriots, 90 seconds to work with. Ryden Clayman tries to pass the ball back to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown was not ready, not paying attention, something, and that results in a quick turnover. It's Rouse ball now. Rouse trails 26-31. And now Austin Scopel for three. It's a one-possession ball game now. Just a little over a minute left before halftime. Eastview had an 11-point lead. They're seeing that evaporate right now. The depth issues becoming prevalent. As Dylan Brown tries to get a quick layup. Shot does not fall, and now Rouse driving inside. A foul on Eastview, and Rouse will go to the line. This is Ben Armstrong going to the line to shoot two. The foul is called on Jackson Durr. Armstrong's first free throw is good, and if he makes the second free throw, he can tie this ball game up. Armstrong sinks the second free throw. So now we're tied at 31 apiece. 45 seconds left and counting before halftime. The Patriots are going to want to take a lead into the locker room. Michael Sedgwick driving around. He passes to TJ Hooper. And Hooper finds Ryden Clayman. But Ryden Clayman is called for traveling. The clock will stop with 31.6 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And that's a turnover, Patriots, and Rouse ball. And now, as Rouse tries to drive, whistle blown. That's another foul. Foul is on Ryden Clayman. That's Ryden Clayman's third personal foul of this ball game. And now Rouse will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw is good. So Rouse takes the lead here in this ball game. This is Cole Andrews-Heiss at the line. And Andrews-Heiss hits both free throws. So now Rouse, just like that, has taken the lead in this ball game. 25 seconds left before halftime. Eastview can tie it up with a bucket, or they can take the lead into the locker room with a three-point shot. We'll see what they try to do. Dylan Brown will go for the three-point shot. No good. And he left too much time on the clock now. 10 seconds and counting for Rouse to work with here before halftime. Here's Cole Andrews-Heiss. Passes to Amari Haywood. And now here's E.J. Moore. No good for three. Jeremy Helton getting the rebound, however. But the buzzer buzzes. And that'll do it for the first half. Eastview, after leading for about 99% of this first half, within the last 30 seconds, they give up a pair of free throws. And Rouse will take the lead into halftime, 33-31 here. Rouse looking to complete this season sweep of the Eastview Patriots. Both of these teams last met all the way back on December 18th. And before we go to break ourselves, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by our bank. At our bank, you are more than just a customer. You are part of our family. Thank you for banking on our bank. And again, this broadcast is also sponsored in part by American Irrigation Repair and Camp Creek Ranch. Well, as for us, that'll do it here for this first half. We will be back in just a few minutes. Your score at halftime, the Rouse Raiders 33, the Eastview Patriots 31. Will the Patriots have an answer? We'll find out in the second half. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes, folks. Stay tuned. We're back here at Eastview High School Gymnasium where about 90 seconds remain here in the halftime period. Rouse leads it over the Eastview Patriots 33-31. We want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for choosing to spend your Friday nights with us here for Eastview Patriot basketball here on SHN Sports. I am Travis Banks, happy to be back alongside you at home as we watch the Patriots continue through this 2020-2021 basketball season. Hard to believe it is just a few short weeks away from being over. I think we've got about 2.5 weeks remaining as of tonight. And if you're just tuning in, folks, Eastview led by as much as 11 points for about 99% of the first half. And within the final 30 seconds, a pair of free throws not only tied the ball game up for the Raiders, but they also gave the Raiders the lead by 2 points going into halftime. And so you got to think Eastview would like to get back on track and pull out the W in this one. Their last win coming all the way back on December 22nd, exactly 1 month ago, against Cedar Park. And the second half will begin with Eastview possession. Rouse won the opening the opening tip. And a quick foul on Amari Haywood. I'm sorry. That's on Nazir Mahmood. Still a foul on Rouse, so that'll be the first team foul of this second half for the Raiders. Dylan Brown starts off the scoring, ties this ball game up with a quick 2-point layup. Scores tied at 33 apiece. And now Rouse will try to find an answer. Come the Raiders. Shot no good. Shot does not fall. And that's a turnover. It's a foul on E.J. Moore. So that's the second team foul for the Raiders here. And we're only 40 seconds into this third quarter. TJ Hooper has the ball knocked away, but Dylan Brown with a great save. And passes it back to TJ Hooper. TJ Hooper accidentally bounces the ball out of bounds. So that's a turnover. Actually, I stand corrected. There's a foul called on Rouse. I didn't think I saw TJ Hooper bounce the ball out of bounds. So 3 team fouls for the Raiders, and the Patriots, well, that pass is intercepted. Great defense by the Raiders there. As we remain tied at 33 each, 6:45 and counting to play here in the third quarter. Austin Scopel goes for 3, an NBA level 3, and he sinks it. Patriots trying to slow this tempo down as they trail by 3. Pass to Jeremy Hilton. And Jackson Durr for 3. No good. Jackson Durr knocked down by Amari Haywood after he got the shot off. Score remains 36-33 Rouse. Amari Haywood attempts a 3-point shot. No good. The rebound is taken by Dylan Brown. And now TJ Hooper up and in for 2. Or not, actually. They're going to call the charge on TJ Hooper. So that's the first foul for the Patriots this third quarter. Second personal foul for TJ Hooper. And it's Rouse ball. Quick jumper, no good for Rouse, but they get their own rebound. And travel call will result in a turnover and Patriots ball. Here come the Patriots. Jeremy Hilton for three. No good. Bounces off the rim. And a three-point jumper is made by Colton Hesser. And that extends Rouse's lead to 6, their largest lead of the ball game. 5:09 to play and counting here in the third. And a quick turnover for the Patriots as well. Jeremy Helton, the one called for it. And it gives the ball right back to the Raiders. Amari Haywood now for three. Count that one. Rouse, their three-point shots weren't falling in the first half. They sure are falling here in the third quarter. Rouse takes a commanding 9-point lead, 42-33. And the Patriots are the ones with no answer now. Jackson Durr, however, for three, ends this scoring drought and ends this run by the Raiders. New score, Rouse 42, Patriots 36. And Ryden Clayman with a great defensive rebound. Clayman in transition. Ball is knocked out of bounds. And I believe we will be keeping it right here. It's a shooting foul on Austin Scopel. So this will be Dylan Brown going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That's Austin Scopel's third personal foul of this ball game. Clock is temporarily stopped with 4:16 to play here in the third quarter. Rouse leads at 42-36, but Dylan Brown has 2 free throws to shoot. The first free throw is good. Cuts into the Rouse lead. Pending the second free throw, your new score is Rouse 42, Eastview 37. And Dylan Brown sinks the second free throw. So it's a 4-point game. Rouse 42, Eastview 38. Here come the Raiders. The ball is nearly stolen away by Jeremy Helton, but the Raiders maintain control. Here's a 3-point jumper up and in. That is good. Colton Hesser extends the Rouse lead 45-38. Quick pass to Jeremy Helton down court. Helton goes for 3, but is no good. And now 3:30 to play in the third quarter and counting. Another 3-point shot. That one's an air ball that sails out of bounds. Last touch by Rouse, so that's a turnover, and it'll be Eastview ball. Peyton Adams will sub into the ball game as Jackson Durr heads to the bench. Here come the Patriots on offense now. Peyton Adams, who had a heck of a first half, tries spinning around his defender, and he rolls on top of the ball. There was a timeout called there before the ref could blow a whistle for a travel call. And it is indeed called by Coach King. So during this timeout, we'll take this opportunity to thank one of our broadcast sponsors for tonight's broadcast, Georgetown Jewelry. Georgetown Jewelry has been Georgetown's local jeweler since 2013, and it's the go-to full-service jewelry store in all of Williamson County. Wedding jewelry, gold and silver, gifts, appraisals, and repairs are all specialties of Georgetown Jewelry. You can experience their one-of-a-kind customer service and clean showroom with a great variety of estate jewelry, fine jewelry, and many silver items as well. Go by and visit them in person or check out georgetownjewelry.com. They're located at 3010 Williams Drive. Georgetown Jewelry is open every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays, closed every Sunday. That's Georgetown Jewelry. And Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Hint, hint. If you're looking for a good gift for that special someone, Georgetown Jewelry. As Rouse is fouled on a shot. This will be Amari Haywood shooting 2. Haywood hits the first free throw. New score pending the second free throw is Rouse 46, Eastview 38. Haywood's second free throw is good as well. 9-point lead for Rouse matches their largest lead of this game. Remember, Eastview led by as much as 11 in the first half. 3:05 and counting to play here in the third quarter. As Jeremy Helton tries to drive inside, referee blows the whistle. As that's a foul on Rouse, so Helton will go to the line to shoot 2. It's on Cole Andrews Heiss. Jeremy Helton hits the first free throw shot. And Helton misses the second free throw shot. It was a lane violation, so no shot. The shot will not count. So your new score, Rouse 47, Eastview 39. An 8-point ball game. As Eastview comes out with their full court press defense. Just trying to stifle this Rouse offense that has been on fire since halftime. Ben Armstrong goes underneath and up for 2. Rouse has their largest lead of the ball game, 49-39. They led by 2 at the half as TJ Hooper tries to put it in, and he does. Count the bucket, and TJ Hooper will go to the line for the and 1. So a chance for a 3-point play here for the Patriots. TJ Hooper sinks the first free throw. And that concludes the 3-point play in the and 1. And now Rouse quickly trying to score. But they can't get it to fall. And this will be a foul call. The foul is on Peyton Adams. It's Peyton Adams' third personal foul of this ball game. Third team foul for the Patriots so far this half. First free throw shot is good for Rouse. Extends the lead to 8 once again. Nazad Mahmood hits both free throws. So your new score, Rouse 51, Eastview 42. As a shot is missed by the Patriots. Rouse getting the defensive rebound. And the clock will stop now with 1:50 remaining here in the third quarter. Jackson Durr summoned by Coach King. And Jackson Durr will check into the ball game as Dylan Brown will head to the bench. It is Rouse ball. Ben Anderson in trouble. And now Rouse attempting a layup, but no good. That's an offensive foul. So that'll be a turnover, Rouse, and Eastview will get the ball right back. Here's a quick 3-point jumper by Jackson Durr, no good. Bounces off of the rim. Rouse getting the defensive rebound, and now it's Rouse ball. 1:45 and counting to play here in the third quarter. Wide open three-point shot is good by Cole Andrews-Heiss. 12-point lead for the Raiders now, their largest of this night. Jackson Durr puts it up and in for two, however. And ends this Eastview scoring drought. But Rouse answers right back. Ben Armstrong. And now this tempo is increasing rather quickly. Comes Corin Burns driving inside. No, ball knocked away. No whistle blown. About 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And Rouse just making it look easy. Nazir Muhammad. Or Mahmoud, I should say. I'm sorry. 30 seconds to work with here now for the Patriots before the end of the third quarter. They trail by 14 points as Rouse is beginning to pull away from this ball game. Jackson Durr with a quick jumper. Great job by Jackson Durr. The Patriots are going to need more of that. As a quick turnover for Rouse. 17 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and the Patriots will take over possession. Here come the Patriots now. Passing around the three-point line, and Ryden Clayman with an NBA level 3 that does not fall. And with just a couple seconds left, Rouse will take the desperation buzzer beater heave. That one does not fall, but that is, however, the end of the third quarter. And your score, Rouse 58, Eastview 46. We're just 8 minutes away from the conclusion of this ball game. Rouse looking to complete a season sweep of the Eastview Patriots and increase their standings, as they are still very much in the playoff hunt at 3-4 in district play. Unfortunately for the Patriots, it looks like the playoffs are all but unattainable, as they are currently tied for last place in the district standings with Marble Falls. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you in part by our bank. Remember that at our bank, you're more than just a customer. You are part of our family. Thank you for banking on our bank. So the Patriots, they had a hot first half, a not-so-hot third quarter that saw Rouse extend their lead by as much as 14 points at one point. And now, at the start of the fourth quarter, we'll see if the Patriots can finish strong.
It'll be Rouse basketball to start the fourth period.
Rouse won the opening tip-off. Eastview had the start of the second and third quarters, so Rouse will get the first possession of the fourth quarter, and a three-point shot taken, no good by Rouse. Ball sails out of bounds. It was knocked out of bounds by Rouse, so that's a quick turnover. Here come the Patriots now. TJ Hooper getting a look at the three-point line. Hooper passes to Ryden Clayman. Passes to Jackson Durr, and back to TJ Hooper. Now Jackson Durr for three. No good. Whistle blown right after the shot is taken. Not sure what that was about. But here comes Rouse. Jackson Durr with a great steal. And a whistle blown. As it's a blocking foul on Rouse. So Ryden Clayman will go to the line to shoot two. Ryden Clayman will get two free throw attempts. Here, 7:10 remaining in the ball game. Ryden Clayman misses the first free throw A rare miss for Mr. Clayman. Second free throw shot is good. So your new score, Rouse 58, Eastview 47. And a quick three-point shot. It's an air ball by Rouse. Jackson Durr getting the defensive rebound. And Durr passing down court. Up and in for two. That's TJ Hooper. And now it's a 9-point ball game. Rouse calls a timeout with 6:50 to play here in the ball game. And Rouse has seen their lead cut to just 9 points. It's 58-49 Rouse. And a reminder that if you would like your name, your family name, or your company name to be featured on one of these broadcasts as a broadcast sponsor, you reach out to Carl Schoening, the S in SHN Sports. His email address is carl@shnsports.com. That's Carl with a K, K-A-R-L @shnsports.com. And you can email Carl Schoening to find out more information about how you or your business can become a sponsor of Eastview Patriot basketball broadcasts here on SHN Sports. Or maybe you want to broadcast, maybe you want to sponsor some other broadcasts as well. We've got all of that coming up for multiple schools here during baseball season and the rest of basketball season and into the basketball playoffs. So email Carl for more information on that if you're interested. As Rouse attempts a couple of quick passes around the three-point line, leading by 9 and driving inside. That shot does not fall. That was JoJo Moore. Just did not have the luck to fall right back into the rim. Fell outside the rim, and now the Patriots will slow it down. 6:15 and counting here in the ball game. Jeremy Helton getting a look past to Ryden Clayman, back to Helton, and now inside to TJ Hooper. Hooper driving inside, gets his own rebound after a missed shot, and can't get the shot to fall. The ball is knocked out of bounds by Eastview, so that will be a turnover for the Patriots, and Rouse will take over possession here with 5:59 to play in the ball game. Rouse leading 58-49. Rouse, three-point shot again. That one's good. Colton Hesser extends the Rouse lead 61-49. And it's the Patriots now. 5.5 minutes remain here. Ryden Clayman attempts a three-point shot. No good. But Ryden Clayman is fouled as he shot the ball. So Ryden Clayman will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. That is the 4th personal foul for Colton Hesser. And his coaching staff is not happy with him as Ryden Clayman hits the first free throw. And it's half 100 for Eastview. Ryden Clayman sinks the second free throw shot. And now it's a 10-point ball game. Ryden Clayman will have one more free throw shot, however. And he sinks all 3. So it's a 9-point ball game. Your new score, Rouse 61, Eastview 52. 5:24 and counting to play here in the ball game. Rouse trying to get around the defenders. Couple quick passes around the three-point line as Rouse just looking to burn as much clock as possible. There's Colton Hesser. Three-point shot no good, but Amari Haywood gets the rebound and puts it up and in for 2. And a quick jumper by Jackson Durr. No good, but Durr somehow able to get his own rebound after he was knocked down. Pass to TJ Hooper. Hooper driving inside. And Hooper draws the foul. TJ Hooper will go to the line to shoot 2. It's a blocking foul on Amari Haywood. Amari Haywood's first personal foul of this ballgame. That's the 10th team foul for the Rouse Raiders here in this second half. Only 3 team fouls for the Patriots. As TJ Hooper hits the first free throw. Makes it a 10-point ball game yet again. As Peyton Adams checks into this ball game. And Hooper sinks the second free throw shot as well. Here comes Cole Andrews-Heiss. His jumper is no good, and Ryden Clayman getting the defensive rebound. Clayman now driving in transition. Clayman up and in for 2. And not only that, Ryden Clayman draws the foul, so he'll go to the line for the and 1. The foul was on Ben Armstrong of Rouse. That's Ben Armstrong's first personal foul. And Clayman gives the Patriots a 3-point play. So your new score, Rouse 63, Eastview 57. And it's a foul on Corin Burns. Corin Burns' 4th personal foul. So one more foul and Corin Burns' night will be over. Rouse's shot is no good. Corin Burns fighting for the rebound. A jump ball is called. The possession arrow favors Eastview, so it will be Eastview ball. Exactly 4 minutes to play here in this ball game. We are halfway through this 4th quarter, and Eastview is attempting a comeback for the ages. They led by as much as 11 points in the first half, trailed by as much as 14 earlier in the 3rd quarter. But they're clawing their way back. They're down 6, and now TJ Hooper driving inside. Count that bucket, TJ Hooper. And Eastview calls a timeout with 3:38 to go here in the 4th quarter. The Patriots now trail 63-59. It's a 4-point ball game, a 2-possession game, and we are in for one heck of an exciting finish. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you in part tonight by Hotworks Georgetown. Hotworks is your local 24-hour infrared sauna fitness studio. They offer members unlimited access to their 10 different virtually instructed workout sessions. For a free detoxing, calorie torching, infrared sauna workout, call 512-713-6278 or go to hotworks.net to get set up with your free session today. That's Hotworks, Hotworks, hotworks.net. 512-713-6278. Hotworks, Georgetown. As the timeout is just about over. 3:38 to play here in the ball game. And it'll be Rouse ball. Rouse leading by 4 points. Rouse attempts a 3-point shot. No good. That's an air ball. Ryden Clayman gets the defensive rebound. And the Patriots have a chance. Clayman driving inside. The shot doesn't fall, but Ryden Clayman does draw the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is on Amari Haywood of Rouse. And this will be Ryden Clayman shooting 2. Misses the first free throw shot, but he's got one more. He still has the opportunity to make this a one-possession ball game. And he doesn't. And Rouse will get the rebound. So 2 huge missed free throws by Ryden Clayman. And they're calling a foul on TJ Hooper, 3rd personal foul. And that was just some accidental contact there by TJ Hooper. Did not mean to foul, but nevertheless, that's the 5th team foul for the Patriots. And they need to conserve all the fouls they can. So Coach King not happy about that. As Rouse continues to pass the ball around the 3-point line. And that's Austin Scopel for 3. Extends this Rouse lead to 7. TJ Hooper draws the foul while attempting a shot. Hooper will go to the line to shoot 2. E.J. Moore called for the foul for the Raiders.
Let's hear it for E.J. Moore.
And E.J. Moore has fouled out of this ball game. And so his night is over. Hooper hits the first free throw shot. And he's got 1 more free throw shot remaining. Sinks the second free throw as well. And it's a 5-point ball game. Rouse 66, Eastview 61. .230 and counting to play here in the ball game. Rouse attempts the jumper, and that shot falls. Nazir Mahmoud for 2. Extends the Rouse lead to 7. And now that's Jeremy Helton. Attempts a 3-point shot, but it's an air ball, no good. And here come the Raiders. An errant pass sails out of bounds.
1 minute, 57 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Clock will temporarily stop with 1:57 to play here in the ball game. And it was last touched by Eastview, so Rouse will keep possession. Remember, no shot clock in Texas high school basketball, so if they wanted to, the Raiders could run out the remaining 1 minute 45 seconds. Rouse calls a timeout. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining here for this final 1:43, and it's a 7-point ball game. A reminder that the next Eastview Patriot boys basketball broadcast will be this coming Tuesday night against Cedar Park. That will be a road game. The Patriots will travel to Cedar Park looking to complete a season sweep of the Timberwolves, as the Cedar Park Timberwolves remain Eastview's lone district win so far in this 2020-2021 basketball season. That game is currently scheduled to tip off around 8 p.m. We will be going live about 10 minutes before then, so about 7:50 p.m. Central Time. We sure hope you will tune in this coming Tuesday night for Eastview versus Cedar Park. Minute 40 to play here and counting. And a foul is called on Jeremy Helton. 6th team foul for the Patriots, so they are 1 foul away from putting Rouse in the bonus, I should say. Now Rouse driving. That was Austin Scobel, and he passes to Colton Hesser. And Hesser nearly has the ball stolen away. The referee blows the play dead. And it'll be a foul on Eastview. And this will be Colton Hesser shooting a 1-and-1. Rouse has officially entered the bonus after that foul. Hesser sinks the first half of the 1-and-1, so he'll get a second free throw shot. Rouse leads 69-61. Pending Colton Hesser's second free throw shot here. And he misses that one. Ryden Clayman getting the defensive rebound. 1:25 and counting in the ball game. Quick up and in for T.J. Hooper for two. 69-63, Rouse, your new score. Rouse attempts a quick layup. No good. And the ball is taken, and it'll be Patriot ball. A turnover for the Rouse Raiders. And the Patriots have 70 seconds to work with. 1:10. They trail by 6. Jeremy Hilton for 3, no good. Bounces off the rim, and Rouse gets the defensive rebound. Less than a minute left here in the ball game. Eastview has 2 timeouts remaining, and they've got some fouls to give. And they will use one of those fouls on Amari Haywood. Amari Haywood. Foul was on Ryden Clayman. Amari Haywood's first free throw shot does not fall. Haywood does, however, hit the second free throw shot. So it's a 7-point ball game now with less than a minute remaining. Ryden Clayman will go for 3. Count that one, Ryden Clayman. And Coach King calls a quick timeout immediately after Ryden Clayman sinks that 3-point shot. Your new score, Rouse 70, Eastview 66. We've got 44.1 seconds remaining in this ball game. And following this timeout, Eastview will have 1 timeout remaining. It will be Rouse ball. So we'll see if the Patriots defense can get another possession, as the Patriots are looking to get their first win in exactly 1 month and look to avoid getting swept by the Rouse Raiders this season as well. And we want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of Eastview Patriot basketball here on SHN Sports. I'm Travis Banks, happy to be back along with you all. And I will be here for the rest of the season as well. I believe about 2.5 weeks remain in the regular season following this broadcast. And SHN Sports will be covering the remaining Eastview games. So if you can't make it to one of these road games or home games, you can view these games here on SHNsports.com, and they will always be free. It's Rouse, less than a minute left, and they're just trying to avoid having the ball knocked away. Eastview will foul. The foul is on Jackson Durr. And this will be Colton Hesser going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 35.4 seconds remain here in the ball game. Hesser misses the first half of the 1-and-1, so Eastview now has a chance. Just a little over 30 seconds. Ryden Clayman goes down court, finds T.J. Hooper. Hooper for 3! It's a 1-point game! 22 seconds remain in the ball game, and the Patriots need to foul. 17 seconds remain. They finally fouled Jackson Durr. That's Jackson Durr's 4th personal foul. It will put Rouse in the double bonus. 17.1 seconds remain here in this ball game, and the Patriots trail by a point. So this will be Nazir Mahmoud shooting 2 free throws. He misses the first free throw shot. Dylan Brown will check into the ball game for the final 17 seconds in favor of Peyton Adams. And Mahmoud hits the second free throw shot, so it's still a 1-possession game as Rouse calls one of their final 2 timeouts here. 17.1 seconds remaining. Rouse leads at 71-69 over the Patriots. So it will be Patriots ball when we come back from this timeout. And the Patriots, again, they have not won since December 22nd, exactly 1 month ago, when they were here at home taking on Cedar Park. And again, it would be great if the Patriots could pull this victory off, considering that they have been out 4 starters due to COVID-related reasons all week, causing them to miss the Georgetown game this past Tuesday, the second half of the battle with the San Gabriel. And they're looking to get that W tonight. It would be quite a feat if the Patriots could pull off the victory,
Here we go, Patriot fans.
despite being down 4 starters. And the Patriots put it in, and they tie it up. 71 all, 7 seconds left. And a steal. Timeout called by the Patriots with 2 seconds to go. The game is all tied up. Wow, we are in for quite a finish here at Eastview High School. 71 all. Wow, wow, wow. Don't go anywhere. There are 2 seconds remaining on this clock following this timeout. As Eastview was able to steal the ball away from Rouse, call the timeout, and now they'll have one chance. One chance at ending this game in regulation, but we could be looking at overtime as well.
Let's hear it for your home team, ECU Patriots.
Huge finish to this ball game as we come out of this timeout. 2 seconds remain. Here's TJ Hooper with a desperation heave. It's no good. So that's it for regulation. We'll need some extra time. We'll need some overtime, and that is where we are heading here at Eastview High School. We are tied at 71 apiece. We'll have a short break here. They like to call it extra baseball when baseball goes into extra innings. And we've got some free basketball here at Eastview High School. And if you did not hear the PA announcer just now, the rules for high school overtime are 4-minute periods. And each team will get 1 timeout per period. So we're in for at least another 4 minutes of basketball action, I should say, here on Friday night Eastview basketball on SHN Sports. Another reminder that this broadcast is brought to you in part by Camp Creek Ranch and American Irrigation Repair. They are part of the Eastview Booster Club group of sponsors that you see at halftime of every broadcast. Thank you for everything you do for Eastview High School, Eastview Patriot Athletics, and all of us here at SHN Sports as well. Dylan Brown and Amari Haywood will be fighting for the tip-off. Dylan Brown wins it. And the ball sails out of bounds, and now Rouse possession. This will be Austin Scopel putting it up and in for two. So 73-71 now. 3:45 and counting to play here in overtime. And here comes Jeremy Helton trying to drive inside. Has the ball knocked out of his hands. And it's knocked out of bounds, but we'll keep it right here. Hooper passes inside to Jackson Durr, who nearly loses control of the ball, but is able to get the ball back. TJ Hooper now bouncing. Ball around the three-point line. Passes to Jackson Durr. Passes to Ryden Clayman. And Clayman driving inside. And the shot will not count. As there's a foul on the play called on Rouse. And so this will be Ryden Clayman going to the line to shoot two. It's Austin Scopel called for the foul. That's his fourth personal foul of this ball game. So one more and his night is over. Clayman sinks the first free throw. If you're just now tuning in, Eastview led by as much as 11 points in the first half, trailed by as much as 14 in the third quarter, as Ryden Clayman's second free throw shot does not fall. It spins out of the rim, but Eastview came from 14 points down and managed to tie this ball game up at the end of regulation, as a three-point jumper is made by Austin Scopel. As Rouse, you don't want the Raiders to pull away here in this overtime period. 2:53 and counting to play here in overtime. The ball nearly stolen away by Cole Andrews-Heiss. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll remain Patriots ball. And Ryden Clayman called for traveling, so that'll be a turnover for the Patriots, and it'll result in Rouse maintaining possession of the ball. (76-72), Rouse leads your score. Just about 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first overtime period. And here come the Raiders. Colton Hesser is tripped up a little bit. The foul is on TJ Hooper. TJ Hooper's fourth personal foul, so this will be Colton Hesser going to the line to shoot two. Not sure what the delay is here, but Colton Hesser will be shooting two. 2:27 to play here in the first overtime period. Hesser's first free throw shot is good. And Hesser hits the second free throw shot. So your new score, Rouse 78, Eastview 72. Just a little over halfway through this first overtime period. 2 minutes, 8 seconds as Ryden Clayman attempts a three-point shot. No good, but TJ Hooper gets the rebound. Tries to put it up and in. No good. Austin Scopel called for the foul on TJ Hooper, so Hooper will go to the line to shoot two. Clock will stop with 2:04 remaining here in the first overtime period. Peyton Adams and Corin Burns will check into the ball game for Dylan Brown and Jeremy Helton on the Patriots side. TJ Hooper hits the first free throw. It's a 5-point ball game here, pending TJ Hooper's second free throw shot. And Hooper sinks the second free throw shot as well. Your new score, Rouse 78, Eastview 74. As Corn Burns is tripped up trying to defend. Here come the Patriots, or the Raiders, I should say. The Patriots on defense, doing a great job so far on this possession. Boxing Rouse out, and the Raiders now. Colton Hesser finds a way, and Amari Haywood puts it up and in. What a dunk. Trying to put an exclamation point on this game as the Raiders are beginning to pull away here in overtime. Ryden Clayman will not go down without a fight, however. He misses his 2-point shot, however. No foul call from the referee, though. I think that's what Ryden Clayman was looking for. And instead, we got 1 minute, 11 seconds and counting remaining here in this first overtime period. And Rouse can do what they want with the clock. Here's Amari Haywood again, but the ball is knocked out of his hands by Jackson Durr. It sails out of bounds. And the referees ruled that the Patriots last touched it. So it'll remain Rouse ball, and the Patriots fan base here in attendance tonight not quite happy with that call, but now they've had a change of heart. They're saying, all right, Patriots ball, last touch by Rouse. So the Patriots have exactly 1 minute to work with, and they trail by 6 here in the first overtime period. TJ Hooper will be called for the charge foul. So great job defensively by Rouse. That Rouse defender getting his feet planted on the court. TJ Hooper has fouled out of this ball game with 56.7 seconds remaining here in the first overtime period. And it'll be Rouse ball following that foul. And another whistle blown. A foul on Jackson Durr.
Let's hear it for number 22, Jackson Durr.
Jackson Durr has fouled out of this ball game. Jeremy Helton will sub in to the ball game for Jackson Durr. So Jackson Durr and TJ Hooper both have fouled out of this ball game. As the Patriots trail by 6. 53 seconds remaining here in the first overtime period. Nazir Mahmoud hits his first free throw shot. He's got one more. And he sinks that one as well. 82-74, Rouse leads now. 50 seconds to go here. Patriots need to score quickly. Ryden Clayman will attempt to do so, but his shot does not fall. It rolls off of the rim, and Rouse is just looking for the foul. However, they do escape the Eastview pressure. And now, pass to Amari Haywood. Haywood's shot does not fall, but Haywood is fouled. No, they're going to call the foul on Rouse, so it's an offensive foul. The Patriots now take over with 30 seconds to play here in the first overtime period. Ryden Clayman trying to score quickly. And Ryden Clayman will draw the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Clayman hits the first free throw. And Clayman hits the second free throw shot. So it's a 6-point ball game now. 25 seconds to work with here for the Patriots. They trail by 6. And they will foul Nazar Mahmoud, who will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is called on Peyton Adams. It's his 4th personal foul. And Mahmoud hits the first free throw. Mahmoud hits the second free throw as well. Ryden Clayman trying to score quickly. And Ryden Clayman draws the foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is on Ben Armstrong. Clayman misses the first free throw shot. And Ryden Clayman hits the second free throw. New score, Rouse 84, Eastview 77. And clock will stop on this foul with 13.2 seconds remaining. Fouls on Corin Burns.
It's here, Patriots, number 14, Corin Burns. Checking the game, number 5, Isaiah Quentin Jackson.
Corin Burns has fouled out of this ball game, so Isaiah Quentin Jackson will head onto the court. 3 players have fouled out now for the Patriots as Colton Hesser sinks the first free throw shot. And he sinks the second as well, as Rouse putting a dagger in the heart of the Patriots. As Ryden Clayman will go for a quick 3-point shot. No good, and the Patriots are going to be content with not fouling. And the buzzer strikes. And it took overtime, but the Patriots ultimately fall just a little bit short. And Rouse completes the season sweep of the Eastview Patriots. They improve their district standings to 4 district wins as they look to continue their push towards the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Patriots fall to an unfathomable 1-8 in district play. And there are a lot more questions than answers at this point, but the Patriots are just going to be happy to have their 4 starters back next Tuesday night, as they look to regroup on the road against Cedar Park. A reminder that that game will be broadcast here on SHNSports.com. Tip-off currently scheduled for 8 p.m. Central Time, and we will be going live on air about 10 minutes before that. So make sure to tune in for that broadcast this coming Tuesday night as Eastview heads onto the road to look to complete a season sweep of the Cedar Park Timberwolves. But as for this broadcast tonight, we're done here. It took overtime. The Patriots, well, they battled back from 14 points down to send this game into overtime, but ultimately they could not complete the job, and Rouse ends up stealing one from Eastview. They'll win this ball game 86-77, completing a season sweep of the Eastview Patriots. So from all of us here at SHN Sports, we wish you a safe and happy weekend, and we will see you Tuesday night. I'm Travis Banks. So long from the Lone Star State.